Hello everybody, Rain of Fire here. Today we are checking out Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series number 73, Grindor and Ravage. This was the only one left in Walmart, and I got him, I think it was Sunday, maybe Monday, I don't remember, because I've been a little busy. So, also, we're going to be checking him out, and of course, there's a little cameo from this person, so who eventually will get their own video, but they are not related to this. So, as always, we get into the box as usual, but I noticed something. The toy has red eyes, but concept-wise, he doesn't. All sides. See? No red eyes. Hasbro, fix that. So, number 73, he is a Decepticon. And Revenge of the Fallen, you already saw the stuff. There's the language stuff and such. Revenge of the Fallen. Back, we get the bio, and they had to make the joke. Fighting Optimus Prime proves to be a headache for Grindor as the Autobot leader tears his head in two. Yeah, we don't go talking about that since he is he did. He only, like, in one scene he did. So, anyway, let us open the big boy up. Now, normally I would point scissors away, but this is off screen. This is currently off from the camera, but point scissors away when you cut. So, yeah. When there's like areas, I would have areas that are stand out when you're cutting into toys like this, because you do not want to lose the little thing to do here. So we're gonna cut each thing. So ignore the background noises. So come on. There he is out. Ooh, big boy. Leader class. Turn to, believe it or not. So, that is crazy, I have to admit. And then, is a little water blade. So, hang on, I need to clean up now. But also get the instructions out, which are usually in this box at the bottom. Inside of it. So I need to clean up here. So I need a bigger tape. I need a bigger workspace. I'm working with what I got. But hey, it's just how I roll. So, and then you have the forced fight for a backdrop, which is actually pretty cool. So one of the best scenes, I guess you could say, for Transformers. Even though I liked the Michael Bay movies, but they got a little they got way too funky and such. So it didn't really make the most sense until the Bumblebee movie, which is a very, very good movie, in my opinion. So, plus I like the humor in that. So. And I will be excited to see the next one. I'm trying to close this box. There. Closed. Now, we put them away. See? So, we get instructions. So, when you do this, I would suggest reading instructions and transforming back and forth, back and forth. That way you can familiarize yourself and keep these. Always keep the instructions. You'll need them. So, I'm going to open them because we got some things. So, he does come with this hand. So, it's not very posable. Like, there is some posability in the fingers, but not much. can move at the elbow joint, can move with that. So it would be same here. That's how far it can go. And then these are his rotor blades, so which are ooh, that's not good. They're a little loose. So, and then legs back and forth, feet back and forth. Yeah, not really much possibility. And then you get this big thing. So, no idea what that does, but I think you can guess it. You could pretend it's a gun. It's your toy. Head can move like side to side, a little up and down, but not much. It's limited to this. So now, propeller blade will go right in here, like so. And you can do it for either side, but the instructions show for this side to use it for this side. So then we will get into Ravage. I like the Travis Knight version a lot better. So, but this one, it's like cutie. Look at that. Camera, focus. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. There. But yeah. That is like cute. And I think his head was all black as well, but they wanted it to be silver to stand out. So legs can move whole 360. And that's about it. That's all the possibility. But there's a little peg at the bottom of him that goes right here. But you need him to. Oh, his tail can't. His back thing can move. Okay. But it seems like it's not on the best point, so just be careful with that. So, like that. Keep this off. And there we go. That is if you want him stored. So, next up. Oh. Okay, so maybe the stability might be a little loose. Just warning. So now, alright. Now we go into the transformation. Now, as always, watch. I'm looking at the instructions for this. So now, watch. Oh, it does. Okay, so hands can move, but you would have to move this out of the way so that way that it looks like that. Okay, never mind. Now, what you want to do first is pull this up, and it's a little rubbery, so now I believe it wants you to, yeah, you want to do that. Turn those arms around. And then pull these up at the top. So now we're gonna go 90, but in the instructions it says to go like this. So it might be talking about. I'm trying to. It says like this whole compartment. Yeah, this whole thing. You pop that open. Oh, this is already lowered. So it would have been like normally that. So you lower this in a way, and then you raise this up like so, and then you pull this down. It's kind of, yeah, pull that down. Pull it back up, and then you are going to pull it open. So This is a big guy, I have to admit. Okay, so now you're going to bring this whole assembly to the back. Sorry for scratching my table. Now, you want to come back here and pull this out, so that way it's like that, like that. Oh, that I did that early. Okay, never mind. Hang on. Fred. You pop this open first. Okay. Stop. Okay, now on to this. Okay. So it seems like you stretch out his legs here, and then you pull these out, swing them around so that way they're facing that way. Then you do that for each one. Then you push these in so that way they embrace USA. Though we're not. So. You want to have it like that. Now you want to turn these 180 like so. I believe. No, actually, you would have them like the points here pointing like this. Okay. Okay, and then it seems like you want to do this. So that way it's like that. Then you want to pull it this like that. I'm learning. This is the first time I've opened this guy, so. Then like that. And then you would push down like that. Now, then you would bring this part like so. Now we're getting into the head. So you push this down, so that way it's like that. So just to show you, and then you would push this in, which is a 53. Then you would pull this down, and it's the cockpit. Yay! Now you want to pull this open, untab these from the ports here. There's also ports there. My camera will. Moon's blasted. Do that. Thank you. So they'll peg right there. So now you want to bring up those all the way around. I think. Hang on, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm doing it right. So you would pull up it like that. So, to give you an idea. then you would push the thumbs in for the hands. I think, you know. Yeah, like that. So like that. Keep these open as well. So this is a big figure, I have to admit. Seems like you pull this in like that. So did I mess something up? I may have messed something up. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out. Because we have done this. Now it wants to... I think it might be talking about that. Maybe. It seems like the only logical answer. So... Come on. Trying to, like... I think I'm doing this right. Okay, there we go. So you do it like that. Okay. This guy does not want to stay. Okay. There we go. I am trying to keep this guy together, but he likes popping apart. Mine might be weird, I don't know. But my Ravage popped up. But there you go! So that is Grindor with Ravage. A bit of a headache for me, and a pain for my poor fingers, which I need them to type and write. Well, not necessarily write, but type / writing. You know what I mean. So, but there you go. So, I would probably maybe get a blackout. I don't know if they still have that. So, my Ravage popped off from the thingamajiggy. So, I love this so much. Get in there. My word. Okay, now Ravage, stay. There. I'll leave it in his helicopter form. So, there you go. If you want to have this, you can. It's $50. So, if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on, so that way when I upload next, you can get notified as soon as possible. Hit the like button for more videos like this, since this has been... Oh, now it's been 21 minutes of doing the transformation, which is a pain in the tailpipe. I'm not kidding. So, yeah. But also, I will be getting some other videos up and running, probably tests and such. One of them will have this one, which I will have a story for this one. So, and then also probably getting more parts. Maybe I'm looking at a Bionicle Rahi, so that way I can modify that. So that'll be very interesting. But yeah, this is Rain of Fire saying stay alive and keep the fire